Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to an extra support reading for your abundance. So we're going to be tapping into the real divine abundance to get direct messages. You are supported to bloom. The divine is feeding you, your divine power, divine spirit, and ended with pure love from spirit. But this is all to support your abundance even more, to support your abundance even more. So I'm going to put that in the header. This was just, I was guided to do this reading right now really quickly. And so it's going to be 6 decks, but it's going to go relatively quickly. This is all to support your abundance even more. So they're definitely helping you with what you are doing, and that's been coming through all November, so no joke. This is to support your abundance even more, to support you and your abundance even more, despite what's going on around you, and that is the message. So let's get right into the real divine abundance messages. Whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message. It'll be the first pin comment on the video. Definitely remember the cards. They will feed you now and later as life happens. And as you are doing things, to know that you have support for you and all that you are doing, and supporting your abundance as you go. So 2 things. Know what you say no to is also saying yes to something else, and is usually to even better. So please know that what you are saying no to is also saying yes to something else, and usually to even better. So this could be a time where you're guided to actually say no to some things that's actually at the same time saying yes to something else, and it's probably more aligned to your heart. And you could be finding that you're being led and guided to do that at this time. And now the next one is stay clear and release all negative thoughts that block flow of divine energy and wisdom. Now we got the High Priestess card, and you are to stay clear and release all negative thoughts that are blocking the flow of that divine energy and wisdom that you're receiving for the things, the guidance, the divine wisdom, the compass, the how-to. You're getting a lot in the High Priestess mode as you're doing things here. So as you go, it's not a one and done, but as you go, stay clear and release negative thoughts as they come in, because all that does is block the flow of receiving divine energy, divine wisdom, divine guidance, right? So just as simple as if I was very clogged this morning, I wouldn't have gotten the, oh, why don't you do this kind of guidance, which you're getting in your life, and I get it in my work, and I get right in personal, and you get that as well. And when you're clogged up, you're not clear to receive, and that's all they're saying. Stay open, because you're receiving, it's off the charts, the level of divine wisdom and guidance that you're receiving right now to support you in what you're doing. And we have divine self-care. We got all about real divine self-care. Divine self-care actually naturally leads to creating even more real divine abundance. So how you're being guided right now to take more real divine self-care of yourself is in fact actually creating more divine abundance for you. So they could be very much, and that came up before, how they're having you, guiding you to take care of yourself better, physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, in all these ways. When they're guiding you, it's not just a divine idea to, like a divine seed to plant, and like an outside inspiration idea, which you are getting, but then also the guidance that you're getting about real divine self-care. And when you're doing that for yourself, you're actually in the same mode of creating real divine abundance for yourself. It's all in the same vein. And so, yeah, so know what you're saying no to is also saying yes to something else, and usually to something even better. Stay clear and release all your negative thoughts that we're basically fed on the daily 24/7. Stay open to all that divine energy and wisdom, and really the divine self-care that you're being guided to amp up for yourself is actually naturally leading to creating even more real divine abundance for yourself. So know that. We're going to tap into the real you are supported to bloom deck. Right away, we're getting a lot of messages. So this is the whole reason why I'm doing this. You are supported to bloom here, and you're going to find that despite what's going on, that you almost feel divinely guided, and I would say pushed, almost like it doesn't even make sense. But trust what you're getting and receiving in the High Priestess mode, because that's the octave to run on, right? Your source is, divine abundance is coming from source. So, right, so it could almost be like defying the laws of gravity here, or what everybody is being fed. You're running on a different octave. I even got the other day, we're running on a different wavelength, and that's perfectly fine. Be very comfortable running on a different wavelength. You're going to be really helping yourself, and you're going to be helping others along the way as well. Okay, you are supported to bloom. You can't make this up. Reach higher in your divine connection to feel greater support. Yes, we are being asked to reach higher, and I would say live higher, and all that it takes to do that. And stay in that high priestess mode as you're doing things. You are supported to bloom, feel divine, encouraging you on now with all you are doing. This is why I'm doing this video. This is on the heels of the weekly. You're going to feel this running through your veins, that the divine is encouraging you now with all you're doing. And that's why you have to reach higher in your divine connection, to feel that running through your veins, to receive that love, support, backing, and have it running through your veins as you're accomplishing and doing things. Remember, as the Queen of Gabriel, you are supported to bloom. You will be made to feel safe to do so. Do you see the level of love, support, backing? You can't make this up. You are supported to bloom. You are always connected to the divine love needed, running through your veins like a plant. And you are supported to bloom. Within you are seeds to plant here. Plant them. You can't make this up. I'm shaking. You can't make this up. So this is what you're being fed. This is putting words to what you're being fed in the high priestess mode for you to carry it out and do. You have seeds to plant here now. Plant them, right? You have the divine running through you here. Literally. So these are the messages. Reads like a sentence. I mean, you cannot even make this up. I'm shaking. I'm doing this justice. But reach higher in your divine connection to feel greater support. Feel divine encouraging you on now with all you are doing. You will be made to feel safe to do so. You are always connected to the divine love needed. Within you are seeds to plant here. Plant them. And you're not getting that in the physical. And that's why the high priestess keeps coming out, because you're running. This first card was staying connected with them on this higher wavelength. And that is where you're receiving your love, support, backing to run through your veins, so that you feel encouraged with all that you're doing, and that you have seeds, you're meant to work on them and plant them, right? And it's going to be payoffs with that. The divine is feeding you. And I would say a lot of love, support, backing, so that you keep going and feel encouraged. And real divine self-care, so that you continue to stay in that octave and keep doing it. So what is the divine feeding you, supporting you and all your abundance here? My goodness, I mean, for real. The divine is feeding you divine trust. The divine is feeding you divine strategies. You can't make this up. Look at the header of the weekly and what came out in the weekly. We literally had the card divine strategies. You're going to lean into what you're getting as the high priestess mode from your divine connection. You're going to trust that over the physical. They said, don't be deceived what's happening outside. You're going to lean in and trust what you're getting. These are divine strategies. You cannot make this up. The divine is feeding you divine healing. Yes, you're going to be real divine self-care. You're naturally creating abundance when you're more in this vein. The divine is feeding you divine freedom. Absolutely. And the divine is feeding you this divine awareness. Absolutely. So this is what they're feeding you, and thank goodness for that, because it is giving you freedom from everything that you're being plummeted with. You're leaning in and trusting the divine strategies and awareness that you're receiving as they're supporting you and your abilities to do things and create more abundance. Literally, right? To feel encouraged with all you're doing right now. Feel safe to do so. You have the divine love needed, the guidance needed, and within you are seeds to plant here. Plant them. Like, do the work. Stay clear. Release all the negative thoughts. Stay open to the flow of divine energy and wisdom to apply. What you're saying no to now is saying yes to something else, and it's better. That's what they're saying. And continue to take real divine self-care of yourself. You have divine power to connect with for more power. Your power, out of all of these 90, you're being supplied always with more power for what you're doing. You're getting the divine guidance. You're getting the divine strategies. You're getting the divine power. You're helping you to stay clear and release all the negative thoughts that block the flow of divine energy. Do you see that? So that you are always connecting with more power on multi-levels, like mentally, physically, emotionally. Whenever you need the light, whenever you need the wisdom, whenever you need they're supporting your capacity to do things. So they're feeding you that energy. So whenever you need, and you're going to feel it in your energy. This was one of the first videos I ever did. If you want to sum up the secret, stay as light as possible. As light as possible. So if you feel you're sinking, or it was a mental thought, or it was an emotion, or whatever, when you stay clear and release that, you get lighter and lighter and lighter. Like, picture if you're trying to fly and you're dumping baggage as you go. Lighter, lighter, lighter is the way to go, because you'll be connected to the flow. You'll be connected with more power, more capacity to do things, and you'll feel your barometer of energy when you feel heavy or anything. It's like, it's an analogy, but lighter is the way to go. You'll be healthier. You're going to think more higher thoughts. You're going to be running on a different octave, and you're going to be receiving a lot of support here. Keep doing what you're doing, encouraging you to do. I mean, this is literally what came out in the weekly, so I can hardly speak. I'm so excited. But yeah, they're supporting your power. They're supporting your power. What's really amazing is, even though you could be like a pro, like proactively reach for it when you need, like if you feel yourself sinking, you could catch yourself. Your higher self is catching you more, and your guides and loved ones passed on. But also, even unknown to you, sometimes if you're in the wrong octave, something will come in to like lift you up and out. And I find that what I call love support backing, that they're helping you in that way as well, because it's real divine self-care you need to stay running on that act of doing things. So let's go into the divine spirit messages. But oh my goodness, this is really, talk about supporting you and supporting what you're doing and your abundance. So definitely stay clear and release negative thoughts is landing on here, because they're going to give you a lot of divine guidance and wisdom to apply as you're doing things, and for your abundance. They're telling you you're living your life divinely when you're doing this, really. And you are in process of growth right now. They're trying to help you grow things outside of yourself and within yourself. You're in a process of growth inside and out right now. Have faith in your abilities. They're encouraging you right now to really have faith in your abilities. We had the surrender, the low self-esteem. They're going to have you, feed you like a divine confidence, like stop that with that. Stop with that. It doesn't mean you have to scream from the rooftops and get attention from others, but within yourself as you're doing things, to have more faith in your abilities to do it. Because again, they're encouraging you the whole time with what you're doing. And so you're going to get it in all ways. They're your little pep squad, your cheerleaders, your rah-rah. We will steer you in the right direction. And that is why it's so, so important to stay clear and not block the flow of like those divine directions, the divine strategies, the divine guidance. They're going to steer you in the right directions as you're doing things. So yes, have faith in your abilities. It's a time for growth right now. You want to clear out, never block the flow of divine energy and wisdom. And they're really giving you the power and capacity to go and do things right now. You're in a process of growth, and they're steering you in the right directions. And I love this, that you're living your life divinely. It's kind of like getting an A on how you're conducting yourself in your life, and that's all that matters. Okay, so yes, let's end it with pure love from spirit. So yes, they are supporting you as you're doing things here. Absolutely. To feel this connection for greater support. We will help you to let go. You're in a process of growth right now, and they said, know what you're saying no to. I flashed on this as the cards were coming out. Know what you were saying no to is actually saying yes to something better. We're going to help you to let go of some things here. As you're moving on, you're in a process of growth. To go from the old to the new, we will help you over obstacles. They want you to know that. They're helping you to steer you in right directions, what to let go of, what to move forward on for this period of growth. They're going to help you over the obstacles. It's landing on your supported to bloom. So it's very important that you know that as you're letting go and moving forward and trying to bloom things in your life right now, that they're with you as you're doing it, right? They're with you as you're planting them. They're with you. You have seeds to plant them. They're supporting you. They're encouraging you. We will help heal the situation. There are things that are going to be made better, healing situations, and we know how you feel. We know how you feel. That's why they're saying stay clear, release all the negative thoughts. You could be really in your head a lot. And we've been advised to stay connected and be more in our heart and trust. Trust you're being given divine strategies and divine healing, making things better. They're granting you divine freedom and divine awareness of that. Do you see that? So that you can be lighter and feel more supported and encouraged as you're doing things. And so, yeah, so they're very much supporting you and your capabilities, abilities. They're helping you over obstacles. Stay clear, because all along the way, they're really helping you with divine energy and wisdom and steering you in the right directions. You're definitely in a process of growth right now. Trust in that and use the divine strategies has been a repeating message. If you want me to send you some more pure love from spirit, we know you miss us. When you feel guided and you feel like, oh my gosh, probably loved ones passed on your spirit guides and you miss them. It's like you miss having the cheerleader section. They're saying, we know you miss us. That's what just came out right here. We know how you feel. We know, oh my gosh, the other reading we had, we know all that has happened. So they're helping you. They're supporting you. They want you to feel that you're very much supported here, and they're helping you with what you're doing here, creating abundance. We're going to help remove that situation. There's a lot that is being removed, healed, letting go over obstacles as you're trying to bloom more. You're in a process of growth. Yeah, we're going to help you through it. So as you're trying to plant the better, plant the new, they're helping you through it. This is coming from the old, letting go, moving through obstacles, getting through it. And you have seeds to plant here, and you're going to plant them. They're supporting you to actually do that. Whenever you need more power, more stamina, more divine wisdom, you're connecting with them. That's your cheerleading section, and they're actually supplying it to you. They're giving you the security, feeling safe to do it, to have faith in your abilities. They're just really encouraging you, right? So this is such a beautiful reading of what they're saying. They want me to get one more. It's not over until it's over. Pure love from Spirit. But they're supporting you and supporting all you're doing for more abundance, supporting you in your capacity, helping you through it, in that you're in a process of growth right now. And feel the divine is encouraging you. Why is everything? We're guiding you. Yeah, they're encouraging you. Have faith in your abilities. Everything is coming out. They had something about, we're going to steer you in the right directions, and they wanted me to get to this card. We're guiding you. We're guiding you. We will send you some help, and we want you to take care of yourself. That came out in the weekly. So yeah, I mean, they're really guiding you here. They're sending you some help. They're sending you in the right directions as you're moving forward. Have faith in your abilities, and know that the divine is really encouraging you with all that you're doing. You're going to be getting that directly. We want you to do what you love. Go out and bloom more. The freedom to go after what you really want here is really going to be key. They're going to get you back to that. They're really supporting you on what you're trying to bloom in your life now. You're going to feel like they're holding your hands, getting you through it and through the obstacles, to encourage you and to know like you're in a period of growth. We're going to help you through it. We're guiding you. Have faith in your abilities. We're steering you in the right directions. And you're going to feel that they are doing that. We're going to steer you in the right directions. So continue to stay clear and release. It's easier said than done, but release all the negativity that blocks the flow of divine energy and wisdom, because you always have that ability to tap in with more power. It's almost like your superpower, what they were saying as the high priestess, to feel that encouragement, love, support, backing. You have seeds that you were supposed to plant right now, and they're encouraging you to do so. And while you're doing so, when you stay open, the guidance of steering you in the right directions, trusting and using those divine strategies, right? Having a little bit more freedom of letting go of things that don't work and saying yes to other things. And they're giving you the divine awareness and divine strategies to apply. This is what to hold in your heart, though. And that came out in the weekly, that it was the high priestess and the Queen of Gabriel. And then the minute I posted it, it was like, do a separate, just the messages, like, so you hold it in your heart, and it's just an added bonus to that reading. And then here it is. I almost couldn't even speak because it's just supposed to land direct in your heart. So hopefully you received it, because they are divinely encouraging you now with all you are doing. And within you are seeds to plant here and plant them. And you're going to be getting that every which way. And whenever you feel like a dip somewhere, they're going to help you release and clear, so that you are in flow of that divine energy and wisdom and guidance, steering you in those directions and what to do, and connect with more power. That's why we had the high priestess, Queen of Gabriel, and this have faith in your abilities. They're the one that are giving you like divine self-confidence, divine self-esteem as you're doing the work. So that's priceless. So that's what I'm talking about. Love, support, backing. It's like they give you the intangible so you can do the tangible. I don't know what to say. I have chills, and I'm going to end it here. So I wish you the best with all that you are doing. Know that you are encouraged and supported with all you are doing. Take care. Bye-bye.